Hello, it's me again. Well, it's what time is it? It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. And do you know, I was just thinking. The reason I'm doing this video is because there's a nice side slant. Is that a word? Side slant of the window. No, it's just about I've just looked out the window here. I see people walking to work. Like this. It's very poor here. It's very, very poor. I'm not saying that money is, or can be, the cause of happiness. But the struggle is fucking real here in Asia. It really is. I'm not going to bleat on about it like a bleeding heart, but it's like, for some people, the daily battle is to make sure they can eat. I mean, I don't know. I've been thinking about what I want to do with my life, and not just in the last fucking 6 weeks. It's not even about that. I'm talking about forever. I've been thinking about it. I've used my abilities in the wrong areas to the wrong ends. I want to do something that actually means something. Do you know what I mean? That amounts to something. That actually is tangible. That is it's worthwhile. It's not. I'm gonna try and help people's lives. Just if it makes it a little bit easier, even for one person, then there's people here that they've got nothing at all. They don't own houses, they don't own cars, they don't own TVs, they don't own watches, they don't own phones, some of them. It's literally, it's a toss-up. Who knows if they're going to eat today or not. I mean, in this day and age, it's just listen, I'm not going to go on about the whole, food banks of food sitting going wasted while people go hungry. But you can't change you can, I suppose, if all of us did it, but come on, how long are we going to wait for that to happen? People are far too obsessed with what they're doing themselves, aren't they? Not everybody, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, but I'm saying, there's something drastically wrong, isn't there, in a civilization where in one area of the world there's a load of food going to waste, in another area of the world there's people starving to fucking death. And what the fuck is that? What is that? I mean, it's almost just shameful to be part of this world, isn't it, really? I'm not focusing on the negatives because, everyone says everything's happening for a reason, but, I mean, you've got to have, it appears to be a bit of a sweeping statement to say that about some people's existence. It really does. I'm sorry to have to, but that's how I feel. I'm telling you how I feel. Yeah, what a fucking state of affairs, though. Really, the very thing that is us is, all of us come from the same source, that which is love. I'm eating, and my brother or sister is not. That's not good. And can you change the whole world? No, you can't. But you can change a little bit of it. They say be the change you want to see. Yeah, I understand that. You got to, you've got to be able to, you've got to be firing on all cylinders as far as, your own attitudes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, change everyone else and leave yourself doing what you want. It's not even about changing everyone else. It's not even about changing anything about anybody else. It's about helping their situation, making their life a little bit easier. It's a fucking joke, really. It is, and I've seen it, mate. I've seen poverty like I've some of the houses. Well, I call them houses. Down some of the back alleys here, with the intricate barangay system in the Philippines. These intricate thin alleyways with houses, stacked up high. Some of them made of corrugated metal and open sewer systems. And I'm not saying it's all like that, but there are areas a large percentage of areas are, you know, well, I don't know, I can't explain it. I've never seen anything like it, ever. And the people are, you know, they're just people like me and you. They're no different, you know. I don't know how it's going to manifest itself in my life. What I want to do. I don't know how that's going to happen. And I guess that's up to God. But I've decided that in a lifetime of take, I've decided to give. Now, if that might be my time, my experience, however that can be utilised, my abilities for good. And this is not like, you know, a reborn again thing at 6 weeks clean. I've always wanted to do this. And, you know, quickly I've gone back to myself, thinking about myself. This time I'm not doing that this time. God's got a plan for me. I don't know what it is. God help me. It does fill me with a bit of, you know, bit of nervousness. I've got to be honest, because, you know, what about my wants and desires? I mean, I've had every fucking thing you can think of. Really, I've drove nice motors. I've lived in nice houses. I've had the fucking Prada shoes, £800 shoes, and I've had the fucking, you know, I've had it all. You know, I've done it already. You know. Nowadays, it would feel a little bit obscene, especially here. You know, and I guess that's me changing. It's not. This is not about it's not a crusade or. I'm already. Listen, let me tell you something. I've already helped enough fucking people for me to be able to say enough. You know, in my life. You know, I took over 100 people through the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. You know, I've helped thousands of people to eat here in Asia since I've come here 5 years ago, on and off. I mean, thousands. You know, ask anybody that knows me. I'm not saying that for ego. You know. But you know, there's some people that it's very, very difficult for them. You know, it's full of fear and you know, there's a lack of they don't dream anymore. These people, they don't have dreams because dreams are so removed from what actually the reality. It's fucking tough, and it upsets me that that it's like that for so many people, you know. And I'm going to help them. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, and how God's going to tell me to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to start today by asking God to show me on a daily basis, guide me in the right direction to making a difference. You know, I've lived my life. I've had a life of doing what I want. You know, getting all that material shit. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, and I'm not telling you what to do either. I'm not saying that you've got to do that, or if you don't do that, there's something wrong with you. It's just where I'm at. You know, it's just where I'm at. I've had enough of a shallow existence. You know, I've had enough of a shallow existence where, you know, what's important is what I've got. So to somehow make my life valid, or make me valid. Look at me, I've succeeded. Life's not measured on what you fucking got. You know? Life's not measured on that. Oh, but if that is your measure, then that's okay. But that's not how I see it. You know? I want my life to be measured on who I've helped. You know, whose life did I make a difference for? It's not about being good, it's not even about that. It's that, you know, and I've got ability to raise money, so I'm going to raise money for charities. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise money for charities. I've raised fucking millions over the years for all the wrong reasons. And now I'm going to raise money for the right reasons. You know, watch this space. I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your help, like I've always needed everybody's help. You know, I'm not sober on my own today. My sobriety is not a result of my actions alone. It's not. It's a result of all you people out there that push me on and egg me on and cheer me on and, made me feel that it's okay and I'm worth it, you know. And so when days sometimes I don't feel like you know, that it's even a possibility to stay sober, and you lot are showing me how to do it, you know. There's no I in team, you know. I've had a moment this morning. I have, you know. I've had a moment, and it's not an extreme moment. It's just a drop down moment, a penny drop moment, an epiphany, whatever you want to call it, a eureka moment, a hallelujah moment, a moment nonetheless. That's what I've decided to do. It's been in my. I've been talking about it to people that care, that know me, and now I'm going to ask God to help me make it a reality. And I don't know where I'm going to put that money. Yeah, I know there's people who are struggling in England, and the old. I hate the old folks not getting, you know, the aged not being looked after properly. I hate the veterans of wars not being looked after properly. I hate, you know, the mental health system, you know, failing. You know, I hate all the injustices in the world, you know. But I think, to be honest, we've got to start at grassroots level. I have anyway. For me, you've got to start at grassroots level. There's people that can't eat. Let's go and fucking help them to eat first. It's all for it, you know. I want to be in the ground, on the ground level. I want to be in the trench with them to help them eat, to help them have proper sanitation, to help them have proper schools. You know, no one can help everybody. I can't help everybody. I'm not trying to help everybody. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about me being able to look in the mirror and say, what are you doing today to make a difference? And I don't know if that's your journey, if it's not your journey, or you're gonna look and think, oh, you know, I'm on a campaign or a crusade. That's all right. That's all right. You know, if you're an alcoholic and addict and you're sober today, you're sober for a reason. I don't know what your reason is, but I know what mine is. And from this moment on, I'm going to start making that a reality. You know, I'm in a position at the moment where I'm doing a certain kind of work which isn't in keeping with thing. This ain't a confession. It doesn't matter what it is and what it isn't. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that I want out, and I know now that my higher power, at the right time, is going to give me what I need in order to exit this world, that material situation, that dishonest situation. I know it for sure. And watch this space. I don't know how long it's going to take, and that's all right. I know I'm being looked after in the meantime. You know, but I'm you know, it was already information, not because of this bit of clean sober time. It's already been in it's already been in I've already been talking about it for a couple of years now, what I want to do. And I was thinking about, well, where am I going to channel them funds that I raise? Where is that going? And surely you've got to start at the beginning, when people wake up in the morning and they ain't got, you know, they haven't got electric, or they haven't got fuel, or they haven't got food or water or clean toilet or shower, proper hygiene facilities, and, you know, the basics, the very, very basics of life they haven't got. They must have thought that, like, they must be wondering, I don't know what they're wondering. I mean, they seem happy, a lot of these people, but I know some of them fucking ain't. I mean, you know, we all like to put a brave face on it. Whatever is your tragedy in life, or your burden, because let's face it, we've all got one. You know, the world will tell you, well, look on the bright side, it could be worse. I mean, that is strictly true. You know, I know they say a lot of time, people, you know, oh yeah, you see these poor people, they seem very happy. Do they? It's all very well saying that when you're not one of them, isn't it? And what you see on the surface is that, and to make you feel better. You know, I know they say people not much, they seek spiritual solutions much greater than a man who's got loads of stuff. You know, a person with fuck all seeks a spiritual solution to that because it needs to. But I don't know. I'm gonna go and discover. I'm gonna go and explore it. I don't want to be one of them ones that says, well, they all seem very happy. You know, so let's not worry about them because they're happy because they've got fuck all. No, I'm not. No, 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 no. That's not good enough for me. It'll never be good enough for me to generalise like that. I'm going to go into their fucking area. I'm going to go and find out if they're happy or not. And if they're not, I'm going to try and help. I'm excited. I'm excited for once in my life. You know, I've had this. This isn't about being 6 weeks clean and suddenly coming to this moment and now I want to save the world. It's not even about. It's nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with that before. I've been through those stages before, and I help people get sober and and everything else. I've done all that. This ain't about that. This is about I want and need a purpose in my life that it's not about material stuff. Someone said to me, someone very close to me the other day said in anger, we've got nothing. And it cut me to the heart, it did. It cut me to the heart. They've got nothing, they've got no home of their own, they've got no car, they've got no college money saved up, they've got no watch, they've got nothing. Well, I'm going to fucking change that. I am going to fucking well change that. As best as I can. One man on his own. Not on his own, that's ridiculous. It's not a one-man crusade, it's all bollocks. It's not to do with that. It's just whatever one man's possible of doing, I'm going to do it. I want a life with a purpose. I want to walk with a purpose. I want to get up in the morning and have a purpose that isn't just about me and my fucking, having to feel worth it and seeking all those things for your approval and, and all that shit. That doesn't matter, fuck all, wasted so many years doing it. For it to mean nothing, really. It didn't change my idea of myself at all. Nothing. I still didn't have a purpose. The purpose was to make you like me, or for you to think I'm a valid human being. What, because I got a fucking motor? Or a fucking watch? Oh, come on, please. Is that all I've got is that all I want to aspire to? Or have I got is my self-esteem so cripplingly low that I need to show you what watch I've got in order for you to think I'm a success? No. It's not for me. Not anymore. So watch this space. I'm going to need your help. Simple. I always have done. I'm sober today. I'm clean. And I'm not unhappy about that. And there is much work to be done. And in a small way, one step at a time, with your help, I'm going to make a difference. We're going to make a difference. And what a fucking great reason to get sober, eh? What a fucking great reason to get sober. You don't get much better than that. I hope you're having a nice day. I hope you're having a nice evening to my friends in the UK. It's morning here. And, the struggle is real for many people this morning. And starting today, I'm going to try and make a difference. Wish me luck. You take care. If you're happy and you know it, shake your meds.